Hi everyone, Charlie Veitch here. So I've been reading a book by an author that I really respect, Derrick Jensen, and his latest book, I believe, is called Deep Green Resistance, which I've been reading on PDF, electronic form, so no trees were chopped down for it, very green. I'd just like to say thank you, Derrick. Very interesting book, very to the point, and he talks about anti-civilization resistors. And it's not anti-capitalist, it's not anti-communist, it's not anti-New World Order, it's actually anti-civilization. And he raises some incredible points that are true. That either civilization is taken down as soon as possible, and the kind of mechanics of it, the fuel depots, the military, the telecommunications, the mass rape of the oceans and the forests and the rainforest being chopped down, unless this is actually stopped now, which will result in mass chaos. And we see how kind of savage people are within civilization, and can you imagine if the rug was pulled out from under them, how they would act? But what he explains very clearly in this book is that unless we bring about the end of civilization as we know it, in terms of the turning of the living into the dead, it's the turning of forests into car parks, it's the transformation of men and women from fit, athletic, indigenous warriors in the forest into fat, super morbidly obese consumers of fast food, and also pharmaceuticals, because the wonderful thing about really fat people is that they're unhealthy, and so they have to buy lots of pharmaceutical drugs. So unless we stop that now, there will be no world for anyone to enjoy. And it is very bottlenecking that we have 7 billion people. And if somehow civilization is to collapse soon, and it will collapse soon, it's unsustainable. We now have 200 million middle class in India and 350 million middle class in China, which together is double the population of America, being middle class, needing their airline flights, needing their 5 cars, needing their many children, or in China, if they have to pay a fine for extra kids. And the decimation of nature is incredible. So we're going to have to actually collapse. We're going to have to battle. It's going to be a free-for-all. It's going to go back to some really nasty social, not social, but predatory Darwinist, all against all, maybe Hobbesian world. But yes, many of us won't make it. But it's the choice of some of us making it, or none of us making it. And I know what world I'd like to live in. I'd like it to be fair. I'd like those with skills to be able to carry on into a natural world. And the funny thing is, it's not something in the future, this indigenous living, it's something that happens right here, right now. There have been hundreds of indigenous cultures which live in total self-sustaining harmony with nature, yet whitey and European, we exterminated them all. And it's not just whitey European. All the civilizations in Indonesia smashing up, the East Timor indigenous, in China, all the indigenous people now that are like working as slave labor in the big cities, breathing in like 50 cigarette packs a day from the air. So yeah, I agree with Derrick Jensen, and this is a plug for his book. He didn't ask me to do this. It's a very good book, Deep Green Resistance. And wherever you stand on the green or the climate change or it's all a lie, it's not anthropocentric, whichever way you look at it, trees are being chopped down, the ocean is empty of fish, the air is not fit to breathe, and concrete is ugly. So please do read the book. I find it very interesting. So without further ado, this is Charlie Veitch signing out, September 12th, 2012.